On. If that camera goes off, dude, again, I'm gonna blow the gasket. I will freaking lose it.
I mean, dude, you could have just gave me $2,500, and I would
just a parlay,
and I would have just broke the camera.
What is that word, parlay? Anyway,
it means
French.
What country is it from? I have no idea. All right, good one.
Welcome.
I feel like the claps are never utilized when we edit. I've never once saw you look at the clap and then cue up the rest of the stuff.
Right, but when I assemble it,
okay,
it helps the computer do that. Actually, that sound is an easy way for the computer to, because it uses audio to sync everything.
Okay.
So
if it's that sophisticated, why does it need a sound?
It's also
just say
now
you don't
that
know.
You're pushing.
Just say that you don't know.
I will not say that.
Say
it's
that
also
it's beyond my brain power.
Maybe, but it's also tradition. You have that hard hit.
Okay,
So could it sync us without that? Probably.
Okay. I feel like you're making that up.
Just shut up. You're an idiot. I don't know why we clap. Is that what you want?
Well, I was going to leave it alone, but I'm glad you admitted it.
I'll just say it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay. I feel like I get you to admit a lot.
Yeah.
After you argue a point, I get you to admit a lot here.
Once I get it out of my system, I'm fine confessing.
So, truth be told, we recorded a little earlier today.
Don't do it. This is too embarrassing, dude.
I know, but we got to be honest, man.
We've built this thing on absolute transparency.
Right.
Yep.
Still don't know my name. But,
and we're only in the second season.
Yeah. It's funny you keep mentioning seasons because nobody else
I'm just guessing.
that works on this podcast understands what you're talking about. I'm guessing.
This is episode 20.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So maybe this should be the start of season 3. Every 10.
Every 10 is the season?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
So season 3.
So we got to go back. We got to get Miguel, Charlie, go back in the archives and label it, right?
Yeah. I'm sure Miguel has time to do that. And
okay.
I'll let him know.
Congratulations.
He's playing hockey tonight, by the way, so I can let him know.
Congratulations to Miguel.
What happened?
Well, his father yet again.
Third child.
That medical plan we put him on is really kicking into overdrive, you know? He's going to be more in debt than anyone in the history of the world.
But he's going to be a happy dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah. So, truth be told, we recorded an episode that was absolute dog poo.
Should we make it available for, like,
Patreon?
VIP subscribers?
Yeah, because that's always a good idea to start another platform when this one's failing tremendously.
But you know, something for the diehards who want to see us at our absolute worst. Because I mean, dude, talk about no chemistry.
I mean, it was the worst thing.
I hated every second
talking
of it.
to you,
looking
at you,
looking,
listening to you. Nothing was.
Hated it.
Yeah, it was.
That story. What are you thinking?
Well, we might still use some of it, so don't totally shoot it down.
Yeah,
but sometimes it happens. You know, you don't.
Well, it's never happened to us.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's be honest. Yeah. We are questioning everything about the future of this podcast.
We may shut everything down.
Yeah,
as a
we
result
may have
of
to
what just
because
happened.
we have no chemistry.
Yeah. So
normally, just to bring them up to speed. Normally what happens is we have a conversation. Mm-hmm. We don't think it was funny, but we're not sure.
Yeah.
Then we go in there and we just listen to the audio and we cackle like a couple of hyenas.
And just FYI, I'm usually the guy when we're done.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're devastated. You're suicidal every time. It's unbelievable. And I'm the one. Yeah. And I'm the one like, hey, no, I thought it was okay.
Well, that's how I knew something went categorically off because
categorically off?
I tried something different.
Catastrophically.
No,
dude.
I freaking hate you.
Well,
I just shushed you. But I had to.
yeah, I get it.
Catastrophically, fine.
Yeah, that's the word. That's what you should have used in that moment.
I thought saying categorically
Yeah.
could be a unique, creative way to get there.
Yeah, idiot.
I hate you. So I knew things were off because I was in my normal suicidal state, and you were there with me.
I was with you.
And when I said that was not funny at all, you said it was the worst thing we've ever done.
Yes,
not funny. So that was hard.
Well, now there might be an actual like demand to see that episode. So I don't know.
Again, VIP.
I don't know what we do here.
I'm not suicidal, by the way. Let's clarify.
And if anyone's
happy as a clam,
struggling with suicidal thoughts, there's a phone number. I think there's something.
We'll have to put it up now, you idiot. We'll cut this out.
There's a hotline.
There is a hotline. So, welcome back, dude. 2025.
Thank you.
We're off and running.
We're doing it.
We had a killer Christmas party here. The staff loved it. Everybody loved it.
Yeah, didn't get me eggnog as you promised.
You're right.
And it's memorialized in episode 19.
Just trust me and try it. Will you try it?
I'll try it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
let me make you one.
You have to make it?
Pour it.
Okay.
Let me pour you one.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, sounds good.
All right, good. But I have the entire year to make you one, to pour you one.
Well, I'm not hopeful that's going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
because
we'll see. We'll see.
But got the antlers lanced.
I'm glad.
Thought that was important to do.
I went back and forth.
Yeah.
Part of me was like, I can do this.
Yeah,
I can work with this.
The new me.
The new you.
Yeah.
But the fact that you were able to get them lanced, and really there's not even, I mean, the scarring is minimal.
Yeah. Well, great doctor. Great surgeon. Yeah.
Good.
I actually asked Santa. He just did it.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense because there's not a scratch on your head.
Yeah.
And those things were massive.
Yeah. Well, he's magical, you know.
Okay. So he used his magic. Was that when you guys were jet skiing or down in Florida?
We had a good talk about it. And,
I was hoping for the invite to that.
Yeah. Well, you know, he doesn't like you.
Yeah.
So.
Or Christmas, according to you.
And he doesn't like Christmas.
So dark.
By the way, I found out that devastated many people that watched that episode.
Yeah, half our subscribers
they
are
watched
devastated.
it with their children because they saw, Christmas spectacular. This will be great. You know, we've notoriously have not a G rating, but what's the rating that we have?
Everybody rating.
Yeah. Yep. They sat down with their children, and
dude, this is reminding me of something.
Started flying. Yeah.
So I hosted this thing we call Jazzy Christmas.
Yeah.
And there's an audience.
This is for work.
This is for work.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, and it's a everybody audience.
Yeah,
there were some kids there, parents, grandparents, and I started riffing on this, the song I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus?
No.
You don't know that?
Making it up. Okay.
You don't know that song. It's a Michael Jackson.
It sounds like Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. It sounds like the title of an adult movie.
Well, hence first of all, this is one of the most classic Christmas songs of all time.
Okay.
So
I've never heard it. I think Santa Claus is Coming to Town is the classic.
This is right up there with that. So
I 100% doubt it. You're making it up.
It's a Michael.
We'll ask people, but
not Michael Jackson 5 song.
Okay.
I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, and I said, it's one of my kids' favorite songs. She's playing it all the time, singing along, and as I listen to it, I'm like, this is dark. So mom is.
So it's about mom cheating on the husband with Santa Claus. Is that
with this mythical figure? Yes. And
this is terrible.
Oh wait, is it happening again?
No, what? I didn't hear.
You said this is terrible. Do you mean like we should can this podcast again?
No. I'm saying that this song.
Oh, I thought you meant
title,
it's happening again.
And then it's funny. I thought you meant the camera malfunctioning when you said, "Is it happening again?"
So I actually, when I hear that song, I hear an affair. Okay. And the idea is that everyone supposedly knows that Santa Claus is the dad in the family.
Oh, I did not one time during this conversation think that.
Bingo. Yeah. So I polled the audience. Mm-hmm. And it was about half felt like this was an affair. Now, could it be a trusted friend, neighbor? Doesn't mean it's necessarily really Santa Claus, but it's somebody who's not dad.
In the setting of, I know what your work is, in the setting of your work.
Unthinkable.
This is like
so here's the problem.
Yeah.
All along, there are kids who believe in Santa Claus. And so what got back to me is there was some earmuff situations happening where kids were asking questions. Is Santa real?
Ruined Christmas.
Yes. So I ruined Christmas for many kids.
Yeah. That's terrible. I can't believe there's a song like that and that you would think to play it in that setting.
We didn't play it. I was just talking about it.
Oh, you're talking about it.
Yeah.
Worse, but even worse.
The fact that you don't know that song, dude, your head is buried in the sand. What are you doing? Where have you been?
Is that an ethnic joke? I feel like you went at me ethnically. Why sand? Why is it got to be sand?
Is this a desert reference?
Racial.
Get me out of this. I think it happened again. This is another dead end.
No, listen, this is a legitimate question.
Yeah.
I watched a guy the other day at a Chinese restaurant eating soup with chopsticks. Now, I just want to say this. I loved it.
Watching him?
I loved watching him. I mean, he had his head in this bowl like he was going to eat the bowl after he ate the soup.
Yeah. Well, did he think...
I was very impressed by it. Who can eat soup with chopsticks? This guy was at it, man. And there was something about the way it looked. I loved it. And I don't know if that's racial or not. I don't know.
I have... Can I pass? Is there a way to pass on responding to you?
I want your honest opinion. If I'm saying I loved it,
you're the
racial?
problem. No, you're weird. The fact that you were watching this
because the way he was
loving
it, the fact that he stuck his face in the bowl was fantastic. You know,
why do you like this?
I just thought I thought he had a passion for the soup, and I like that. Yeah. So
that's a guy who doesn't know you can get a spoon at a Chinese restaurant. He thinks you have to use the chopsticks.
Or that soup is hot and he shouldn't stick his face in it. So
there's a lot wrong with it.
Yeah.
Well, so you were just there watching him, or what were you doing?
No, I was eating, but I glanced over.
Yeah.
He had his whole face into the bowl.
I mean, I get my face in there. Was it sake? Was it the hot?
No, it was like a wonton. Wonton soup. Yeah,
so there was at least something to grab.
Yes, there's always noodles with those kind of soups, right? This is really borderline.
It's happening again.
Yeah.
We're gonna get our chemistry back, dude. We're gonna fight. Yeah. Maybe that's a goal of ours for 2025 is to actually get on the same wavelength again.
Okay, so guys, next episode we're either gonna be back full form,
or it's just gonna be a black screen,
or
it says we're done,
or just no audio and just the visual of us destroying the studio, right?
Yeah,
and calling it a day. 20 episodes.
I mean, if we go listen to this and we're not hyenas, it's over.
All right, dude. We'll see you in the next one, right? All right.